Hi, welcome back to On Talk, a talk show that's broadcasted every Saturday at 8 p.m. on Apple Facebook fanpage. I'm Irene, the host of the show today, and I'm waiting for my special guest.
Hi Irene.
Hi Johnny, how's it going for you?
I'm a bit bored actually. I've been at home for a while now.
Yeah, we just had a very long tech holiday, right?
Yeah, I've been bored out of my mind trying to find something to do.
So, what is your plan if you have to stay at home for too long? What is your escape plan?
Well, I think I'm going to listen to some audiobooks or something. Something to do while I'm doing my chores around the house. What are you reading there?
I'm reading Harry Potter.
Oh, I love Harry Potter.
It's one of my favorite series.
I've actually been listening to them again on audiobook.
Do you remember the first time that you read Harry Potter?
Yes, I was very, very young. I at the start of primary school, my granddad, he bought me the first book and said, "This is going to be turned into a big film. It's going to be really famous one day." And I said, "I'm sure, Granddad, sure." And I read it, and what do you know? A year later, it's everywhere. You can't escape it.
Yeah, it's the same to me. I remember that tech holiday when I was in 8th grade, and I read the first Harry Potter book, and it was so captivating that I used a torch to sneak into my blanket, and I read it all night.
Oh, well, I think we've all been there.
Yeah.
I remember when the final book came out, I was still quite young, and I got my poor mum to line up to buy the book at the midnight release, and she was so tired in the morning, and she gave me the book in a bag and said, there you go, just let me sleep now.
So what is the thing that impressed you so much about the book?
Well, I think the books are most impressive because they appeal to such a wide range of people. So when I was a child and I read the books, I could relate to Harry and his friends getting up to no good. I go, wow, I would love to be like that in school. And then as I've got older, I sympathise a bit more with the teachers now. There's one specific example which springs to mind, and it's in one of the later books. And Professor Snape, who's obviously a very strict teacher, is questioning Harry. He says, "Do you remember I told you that we were practicing non-verbal spells today, Potter?" And he says, "Yes." He said, "Yes, sir." He said, "There's no need to call me sir, Professor." And I thought, wow, this boy is so sassy, so much sass. But now as a teacher, I think, poor Snape.
Yeah.
Harry's just up to no good, disrupting lessons.
Now that we have already been in Snape's position, in Snape's shoes, that now we understand him, right?
Yeah, he's got the patience of a saint.
What is your favorite character?
Oh, my favourite character, it has to be Snape now. I think a lot of people say that because he started off as a villain, and it's not until the last couple of books where you realise actually he wasn't too bad. He had Harry's best interests at heart, and he was trying to be a better man.
I think he has evolution on the personality, on the character development, right? He's more multifaceted than the other characters, but he's more complicated.
Yeah, I think it's a good lesson that don't judge a book by its cover, because when you first see him in the films and the books, I remember as a child thinking, wow, if he was my teacher, I'd be so scared. He's very strict, he seems to be out to get Harry. And then when you realise that actually he's been protecting him the whole time, when you watch the films back, you think much differently than you did.
Yeah, it's like opened the whole new door for you about how you see someone. Why do you think that Harry Potter is so popular to many people in the world?
Well, I touched upon it briefly earlier, but it's the way that it appeals to so many people. I think you can be 8 or you can be 80, and you can still find some of the characters relatable and the themes and the story relatable. And the biggest thing, is it like you asked me earlier, what do you do to escape from it all when you're stuck at home? It is an escape. I think everyone has that, fascination with maybe I'm special and maybe there's a special school waiting for me. And, I don't want to be stuck in my boring, school that I'm in now. Take me to Hogwarts. I want to do magic and eat chocolate frogs. And I think there's a lot of people now, and they post online and things, and they say, "I'm still waiting for my Hogwarts letter. Where is it?"
Me too. I think when I read the book, I was waiting for a letter like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wish I could be a wizard like Harry Potter.
Me too.
Yeah. So I think that this is great book for the student to try when they are on holiday, right?
Of course, I think it's got so much good vocabulary, and it's got lots of slang terms that you could only really pick up in Britain, and the humour is so quintessentially British. It's just great. And I think it's if you can read all those Harry Potter books, I think you'll be set. If you can read them in English, there's no vocabulary that will surprise you anymore. There's no jokes or things that will go over your head. I think it's even though I was born in England and grew up in England, a lot of my skill at reading and writing came from reading those books religiously.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So I think as our advice to our audience out there, that they should try sometime to read the book, because it has great journey and it has great entertainment for students, and also some learning lessons for them, right?
Yeah, I think it's got good morals in the book.
Yeah.
The good wins and the bad guys ultimately fall, and I think that's how all good children's books should end.
Yeah. And now we are going to have a question for our viewers from Mr. Johnny.
Okay, so Harry Potter is on the Gryffindor Quidditch team. My question to you is, what position does he play on the team?
The first one to have the correct answer and send it to us will get a special gift. And the answer will be reviewed next time on the next episode. Goodbye and see you again. It's great.
Goodbye.
Wherever you go.